俺が守る。
All right, welcome back, chat. It's your boy KJ, aka the Suburban Hood Nigga, and today I am rocking the wife beater ones right now, bro. What am I wearing? I got a tank top, a gray tank top, and nothing but boxers on right now, bro. All I'm missing is a beer bottle. What's up with me today? I don't know, but anyway. So as I've seen recently, y'all love VR chat videos, so I'm gonna keep bringing them to you, but like I promised, I'm not going to spam proximity chat. Even though he dropped another new video, I'm gonna post some other content until we get to that. You know what I mean? Just so I'm not mooching, bro. I don't want to be mooching. Love you, proximity. Anyways, I got a new video here today for y'all. Almost started, but I caught myself. Called Royalty is. See, and I still fucked up. That's what I get for. That's what I get for talking. It's called VR Chat Dating is the Worst by Royalty is Here. Go check out his channel. I actually did react to one of his videos a long time ago. I just never got around to editing it. But he makes really good videos, so yeah, I should really check him out. He's really good at what he does. And today we're gonna see what he does as he investigates the world of VR chat dating, which, if you don't know, I'm a recovering VR chat addict, bro. It is bad. Here are my hours if you don't believe me. Listen, brother, that's all I played for months and months and years, bro. But I'm recovering. I'm better now. I am not like any of the weirdos you see on any of those videos on Instagram or TikTok. I promise. I pinky swear. But I've seen a lot of the dating world in VR chat, bro. And if it pops up, it's like time to tell a little story time during the video comes up, I'll tell y'all a story. If you just want to hear like a whole separate video, you know, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, y'all. Depending on how this video goes, I might have a lot to speak on this one. So, you know, if you're prepared for that, you ready for that, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment what you think down below. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video, y'all. Let's get it. All right, chat, I ran into some technical difficulties while during the little transition there, but I got everything fixed, and for the most part, everything should be fine. I hope. And let's get into the video, y'all. Jesus.
So, I've made a lot of videos on VR chat, 2 to be exact. One going through the deep crevice that is VR chat and its many, many problems. Like kids invading the lobbies and experiencing trauma on the same level as watching Uncle Ben being shot 5 times over and then getting grittied on. Or parental negligence, like most kids nowadays are experiencing. And in my second video, we went over
my little kids you see just running around.
Chat, which
saying
was not even interesting.
Seeing all types of things.
A horror story with how rampant it is
Where
on
their parents
VR
are, bro?
chat, and the fact the devs have put nothing in place to protect the children that play this game, and don't even ban these people that have been confirmed to be predators and target children.
Very true.
If they do, they'll just make another account because they won't get IP or hardware banned.
Bro, the story of Tech Gangster, bro. I remember the first time I heard that shit. Oh my god, bro. Like, literally, if you don't know, like, to sum it up, the story, we might watch a video on it some other time later down the line, but to sum it up, some dude literally trying to pimp out women and, like, extort women in VR chat, bro. Such a crazy story, bro. Like, he's such a loser, bro. He's such a loser. And, like, like, in the video I watched about him, bro, they exposed, like, what he looked like in real life, bro. Like, the shit he did, bro. Fucking dweeb, bro. Oh, my God. What a weirdo.
Point where you can frequently experience it in most lobbies. It's about as common as finding a hacker in CSGO or a gambling addict.
Vice.
Real.
We need Vice.
This I can't play CS, bro. I will fall into this trap.
But the people I talked to on that video were just genuinely terrible people, and I know one of which is still active on the platform.
Yeah.
But what else can I say about VR chat?
I have a friend that ran into Tech Gangster, I think.
I came across a video on YouTube that edged my prostate like a full-gloved fist colonizing
Yeah, what are we talking about right now? It edged your what, brother? It edged your prostate, brother? Damn, was that video that good? Fuck.
With interest, of course, because as said previously, I'm a seasoned vet in VR chat.
Oh no.
He's got more hours than me. He did the same thing I do. Oh, fuck. I'm right there with him. Though. I don't know why I'm saying like it's a crazy number, bro. Like crazy number difference, bro. He's covered like 400 more hours than me, which is like it's a lot of hours. Like compared to like when we're talking about thousands of hours, bro. It's not that big a difference. In the grand scheme of things. Camera
I've earned my 4 tour medals, and I'm proud of them because I essentially.
You know what's crazy? That's not even the highest I've seen, bro. I've seen people casually like 10K. That like personally, someone I know, the highest guy was like 10K, right? The highest I've ever heard of is like 25,000, bro. It gets wicked, bro. The VR chat addiction is real, bro. Hey, as a fellow recovering addict, bro, I commend you. Royalty. I commend you.
Overcame my addiction and developed 2 more. Gambling and making these videos for you
Type shit.
little goobers. So essentially I have more than enough credentials to talk about the topic, even though I know some
And I got more than that to commentate on his credential.
mentally diseased and crippled are going to comment they have more hours than me, and in comparison I'm a novice compared to them, which is essentially like bragging you have stage 3 terminal gonorrhea. But how many VR chat hours do you have? But anyway, the video that piqued
like
my interest was about
something.
VR chat dating. And there is actually a lot to VR chat dating, and it has changed exponentially since I stopped playing the game, and the rabbit hole goes deeper.
Oh yeah, he's starting going to VR dating apps
now.
too, bro.
But anyway,
Out there too, right? There's never met and there's Flirtual, right? Flirtual, I never really dabbled with. I've been on Never Met though. I'm not gonna lie. I'll keep it a buck with y'all. I've been on Never Met. I've been swiping, bro. I will not lie. I've seen some freaks on that app. Am I proud to say that? No, I'm not.
if you don't know what
But
VR
I
chat
have.
is, I'm gonna guess there is not a solid block of Parmesan that has hardened to the level of granite under that meat sleeve of yours, or you're a Rec Room player. VR chat is a virtual platform where you can interact with other people through the power of VR, with additional features to improve your immersion being face tracking,
Right.
body tracking, and
Right. I have that.
unfortunately ERP, which is essentially just
I don't know what I lie to y'all. I have done that too. I have ERP'd. Sue me, nigga.
pixel smashing or explicit activities on the VR
If you
chat
seen the ads, you
platform.
can blame me, bro. That's
Also a
just
big problem
that's just
because of how
proportionate, bro. I'm
frequent it
sorry.
is,
I'm not proud of it, but hey,
and the fact that people are
Beauty.
actually monetizing it now.
I'm an escort. So
It's true.
I kind of do this for pay.
or sorry, I've been pausing a lot, but hey, man, VR chat Twitter, bro. VR chat Twitter is a lot. People be making the videos. Oh shit, my laptop's gonna die. Let me try and say this before.
It's $25 for an entire hour.
Yes, you can pay for a crumb of genitalia on
I never
VR
seen someone
chat
pay.
now.
Actually, no, that's not true.
Oh, how we
I've seen some people
strayed
pay
from
for
the
it.
path of God. It also gets worse when there's actually
People pay for a lot,
avatars that
bruh.
can interact
Especially the
with each
Fansly
other now
models. Oh my
through
God.
A feature called DPS. No, not damage per second, idiot. Dynamic penetration system.
Actually,
And there
it's
is also
SPS now. Listen,
equipment
audio.
now
It's
that
like a
will
year old.
suction cup
I think
to
SPS
your
is a thing now.
genitals, and if
Why am I
somebody
ta-
touches
I
your
sound like a
avatar or
geek?
touches that area of your body, it will respond. And there is also a new
Yeah.
thing called Pie Shock, which is a collar you can wear and people can electrocute you.
Oh yeah.
I know it's a kink and everything, and you do you, but just commit a few murders, and I think in most American states, they'll do that for free. But it's safe to say that VR chat has evolved into a more NSFW setting
Oh,
from its
absolutely.
initial concept and release in 2014. And the VR chat
VR chat came out in
devs are aware
2014.
of
Oh my
this,
God.
with many VR chat worlds having age warnings and terms and conditions, along with a filter that, when enabled in the settings, disables anything labeled as NSFW. But if your face isn't grimacing from
I wonder how that works. Just thinking about it now, because like I have friends who like upload avatars and shit to VR chat, and like I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong to any VR chat creator that might be watching this, but don't you have to like, if you put when that your avatar has like sexual content in, like when you're uploading it, like you click the check mark that like yes it has sexual content. Want to like not upload, or like are you like not allowed to do that? Don't you have to like not click that, otherwise it won't upload? So like, how would that setting block anything? I don't know. Talking on my ass a little
the
bit.
things I've just listed, and your
I'm not that
appetite
educated
is
on that
still
one.
well intact. The worst things that happen in VR chat I can't mention in this video. But anyway, with what VR chat is,
not wrong.
and the degenerate activities that are carrying out the
Hey,
way,
yo.
wouldn't you be happy to know that most of it applies to the VR chat dating scene.
Hey, you should see the shit the furries got, bro. Don't ask me how I know. But like, listen, I've seen some shit that they be putting on their avatars. Holy fuck, bro. Furica leaks. God damn.
With my bachelor's degree in VR chat and loneliness, we're going to talk about the VR chat dating scene and how bad it truly is. So load up that 44 caliber Magnum, kiss your family members goodbye for the last time, because in your current state, if you have any hope for humanity left in you, it's about to get diminished.
Yeah.
So first, how does VR chat dating work?
Spoiler alert, it doesn't. Don't do it. Don't do it, please. I'm begging you. At the very least, don't do it if you have no intentions of meeting IRL. At the very least, and you are doing it in a safe manner, verifying that they're a real person, not a 40-year-old man with a neck beard in his basement, bro. Please, I'm begging you, be safe about it. if you're gonna do it at all. You know what I mean? Like,
well,
fuck, bro.
It's very
people are mentally sitting on this
straightforward
game
and has been made simpler over time. And no, this is not a tips and tricks video on how to build a Minecraft house. I know you're lonely, but hopefully not this lonely. It usually begins by going into public lobbies, meeting somebody, finding out you have a lot in common and actually getting along. I know people with social anxiety are probably struggling with the first step here, but after getting along for a bit, you probably log on daily to meet each other. Maybe go on virtual dates, maybe sit in front of mirrors, cuddling each other like the rest of the narcissists.
There's a lot of that. You go into any public road,
any VR chat.
You go into any public road, you see a lot of that, bro. People just randomly cuddling and shit.
From a mirror. It's like prying a crackhead from a crack pipe. And maybe you even have matching avatars. Look at you. Aren't you so cute? And then maybe after all of this, you decide to take it to the next level. The big step. The final base, if you will.
ERP.
You transitioned from thigh highs to big boy pants now.
Yeah.
And that is adding them on Discord, where they'll finally send you a picture of themselves and ask for one in return. You look in the mirror, the camera flashes, and you send the picture. She starts typing, and then you realize something. She's just deleted her picture. Well, buddy, you've just been blocked. She was so repulsed by the way you look, your personality could not carry that relationship.
Have y'all ever been blocked before from saying a face picture, bro? I have one time in my life that the girl ever see my face and block me, bro. That shit hurt my ego like a motherfucker. Oh my god, that hurt my feelings.
As a result, subsequently, she had to block you.
And like, I'm not saying I'm like the most best I can do, but like, damn, bro. You blocked me?
Or something straight out the chum bucket.
Like, at least ghost me, bro. Like, at least be subtle about it. Fuck.
And if you thought all the e-couples were confined to Valorant, then you're wrong, because it's most lobbies you will find people like this.
Oh no, that's the thing, bro. They intertwine now, bro. Valorant players and VR chat players are like these. If you play Valorant, they probably play VR chat. If you play VR chat, they probably play Valorant, bro. Or now, what's it called? Marvel Rivals.
Either people expressing their love for one another or people looking for somebody. I mean, come on, there is a reason why most people in most lobbies have their current relationship status in their bio, along with their current mental status, an easily lied about age, and the members of their fake family, because mummy and daddy didn't want to repeat the same mistake, and quite possibly the name of their partner. This is the average VR chat user now, apart from the people that only get on to get high and drink themselves to death.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. The amount of people that get on here just to fucking drink and do drugs. Oh my god. That's like 80% of the fucking game. And the other 20% is like the weird furries you see in other videos. Bro, like no one on this game is normal, bro. I don't care what anyone says, but it's probably like a minute, I give like at max 5% normal people on this game, bro. Like actually just get to just chill and vibe out and have fun, bro. Majority are just alcoholics, weedaholics, or furries. Weird furries. You can be in the 5% and still be a furry. I want to make that clear now.
And prove this to be true. All right, testing out. I hear people buy the mirror. This is going to be easy. This is going to be GG's easy. Done. Okay. GG's. VR chat and e-dating have become synonymous with each other. Why do you think these so-called tools that VR chat users use for long-distance relationships either sponsor or target VR chat users? Because that aspect alone has become a part of VR chat's personality now. And that's why most people, when they hear you play VR chat, think you're a filthy little e-dater. But most of those things exist.
That's why I keep that shit to myself, bro. Outside this channel, this shit is not spoken of at all. The world does not need to know about my time on VR chat,
when
bro.
I was still playing VR chat. It's actually been a thing for quite some time, and a majority of people are used to the usual antics and are desensitized at this point to most of the occurrence of these things. But imagine my horror when I learned that it's been made easier now, and they've actually revolutionized it to a point where I didn't even think was possible, with 2 new methods that don't even require you to use VR chat, and a feature added by the VR chat team which has been used for dating.
The app.
The newer method
Why is
is
this
an app. Yes, there is a VR chat dating app. In fact, there are multiple. 2 main ones are Nevermet and Fletchwell, which are actually advertised in VR chat world.
You see them shits
And the
everywhere,
experience
boy.
on the app is very akin to Tinder, where you can swipe right if you're interested in somebody and left if you're not. And Nevermet has the added feature of not allowing you to
Yeah, I
upload
was just about to say that. I was just about to say he beat me to it. Fuck. But I was saying you're not allowed to post pictures of yourself on Nevermet, bro, which is so dumb, right? It's like, why not, bro? Why?
an actual picture of yourself.
Why can't we
It has to
verify
be
that it's a real
VR chat
person?
picture of your avatar, as the main driving point is going off personality first instead of appearance. But I think a 60-year-old dude in a femboy avatar pretty much reveals your personality.
Yeah.
お姉ちゃん
On the
Yeah.
app, there is a way to verify your age, but all it does is simply verify your account. It doesn't prevent you from using the app in general. So like Tinder, it has that flaw of
Wait, what?
potentially people lying about their age. So if you're going to use the app,
Why? Like,
be
why
careful.
can't we
The
just
pipeline
like
probably goes like you
Hey,
match with
send a
somebody,
picture of your-
say your greetings.
send a photo of your ID? Make sure you're not a fucking kid, bro. Why can't we just, why is that such a hard feature to implement, bro? Like, damn, bro.
Get
Like,
to know each other, then you either add each
Why
other
making
on
shit so much
Discord
harder?
or you start playing
For
VR
what?
chat together, and then things progress from there. But the fact there is an app for dating in VR chat is just foreign to me. Like, we got a VR chat dating app before GTA 6 and
Very
before
true.
Valorant did it. But then again, they have Swift Play for that. But it just feels like it shouldn't exist, and at the same time makes sense it exists. It's weird to be at this stage of the internet. But if you end up finding someone nice on that, good for you. I hope the mental trauma in the long run
I
is
haven't-
worth it. But the other way
Discord.
is through Discord servers. As I mentioned in my previous video, there are club Discord servers for VR chat, for organizing events in the virtual world and meeting other people. Some of the more popular Discord servers and clubs are Club Mika, Club Poseidon, and Club Orion. And quite
I've
often
been to
on
2
these
of those.
Discord servers, there is either a bio section or a dating section where you can talk about yourself and hope somebody sends you a Discord message. And in some of these Discords, there is
Hey, man. I be scrolling through this shit sometimes, bro. Because I'm in a lot of club servers, right? All of them, literally, all people like putting like the little bios. Like, they'll have a Discord channel for putting like a little dating bio, right? Like, hey, my name is such and such. I'm looking for such and such. And blah, 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 blah. Hit me up, right? And literally 99% of them are femboys, bro. Like literally every single one is like, it's just a femboy, bro. It's like, why are they so freaked out, bro? And it's like, I always wonder, it's like, they're all in this channel, yet they're also actively looking for somebody. It's like, have they not found each other yet? Right? Because majority of them aren't straight either, right? So it's like, I feel like they're making it harder on themselves, bro. It's like what you're looking for is like right there in front of you.
There's a one-night stand section where you can post a temporary bio and meet that
Oh,
person
those just be wild too.
that night. And
They're
knock
looking
the
for an
ones and
ERP
zeros
section.
out of their binary until personal clarity gets you and you realize what you've just done. But as I've said previously, I've made a hobby of occasionally looking at these bios because in general
is funny.
most of them
It is
are
funny.
normal. Just people
No, it's not.
genuinely looking for a connection with somebody, and there is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with looking for friends or a potential partner, and VR chat in general was made to make connections with other people. It is a social game, but occasionally you get a bio in these Discords that genuinely sticks out from the rest. Either because it's really disturbing, or they go into a deep layer of detail about their interests and extracurricular activities. For example, let's look at a normal one compared to one that may be viewed as extreme. Of course, I'm going to censor important
Okay.
information so you can't track them down.
How much you look back
Age
to find them?
19. Gender male.
Give me a
Country and
Discord.
time zone France.
Second for the Discord.
French.
Sexuality straight. Preference
Debatable.
women. Availability
Alright.
mostly at night. Looking for ERP partners and friends. Now, that was
Right.
a really normal one. Like, I'm surprised how safe for work that was. But it only gets worse from here. Age
Right.
21. Country/time zone. Europe. France.
They're all European. Damn. Bless you. Let's get the fuck out of
Allergic
me.
to the French. Gender, female. Sexuality, straight. Looking for...
Hey, man. If it says female, they're probably lying, bro. Oh, I hate to break it to you right now. You take this over with a grain of salt in VR chat, bro.
friends with benefits.
That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Friends. Pet owners.
What?
Hard dom. And masters ooh-woo. Preference, masculinity, DM policy,
I'm gonna be
open,
freaky on this
kinks, domination, degradation,
isn't my
pet play,
laptop
and
charging?
I'm not reading the last one out. Now that is still a semi-normal bio, and probably your average VR chat player. Now for the more
didn't see my butt, did
extreme
you?
ones. People that definitely
No,
need
not-
their internet access revoked, and their name blacklisted from most internet service providers. Age, late 30s, gender, male, sexuality, straight, but I love to consume cock in VRC though. Looking for
Sounds about
woman,
right.
new master, relationship, and possibly a wife.
Now this one right here, this seems more like it, bro. This seems like the more common one right here. Yeah. This embodies VR chat right here.
And a overly horny bitch that loves to be lewd.
Yeah.
Kinks. Public lobby fun,
Right.
or would like to try domination loss, and then a laundry list of kinks that I'm not going to read out.
And I guarantee you, when he says laundry list, he is not lying, bro. Them shits be long as that should be damn near the whole bio. Like half the bio is like actual information, the others just like freaky shit, bro. Like, oh my god.
Know that bio was something, but it gives you a better idea of the more extreme side of VR chat. And not all players are like that, it's just the small community of degenerates.
Debatable. I feel like a lot of people are like that, but in VR chat, but it's be hiding it, bro. Like they be closet freaks in VR chat, bro. That's a lot. That's something you'll notice a lot. There's a lot of closet freaks in VR chat, bro. But like 1-2 nights of hangout sessions, a little bit of flirting, it's coming at you like waves, bro. Like waves.
Thing used for dating was
Like,
actually
damn, bro, you
implemented
this
by
freaky?
VR chat
You did what in
itself.
VR chat?
And this is VR chat
Like,
group that it
damn.
released recently. It allows you to join small communities and join public or private instances for that group. In addition to this,
Okay. Quick story time. Hold on, where was it?
you can also
Where was it? Where
and
was
join
it?
public or private instances for that group.
When groups first dropped, bro, tell me why my friend went out of her way to find this group right here, join it, just so she could come up to me like, hey, I heard you like feet. Join this group. I bet you'll like it. Bro, I cannot stand her little ass, bro. Oh my gosh, she pissed me off with that shit. Oh my god, that pissed me off, bro. And I'm gonna let him play.
In addition to
But
this, you can
fucking,
also wear the title of one of the groups
Oh, yeah, you
above
can do
your
that too.
head, so that everyone around you knows you're a part of that group. Some of my
gonna get to
favorite
it.
groups are the Gooning Group, the Arizona Tea Gang, the Submersible and Implosive Gang, the
Jesus.
Daddy Markiplier Gang.
I'm in that one
and for any
too.
British person that wants a decent sausage roll, the Greg's Gang.
I'm not.
but
I'm
Coupons
not
is
ashamed about that
obviously
one.
bad
I like the Daddy
for
Markiplier
you.
one.
But there are also a lot of dating groups, a lot for
There's
single.
a lot, and there's a lot of freaky ass groups too, bro. Listen, okay. Don't judge me, because I'm not participating when I say this, right? I'm just a humble watcher, a cuck, if you will. But there's a lot of freaky groups that people will just go just to get freaky, right? And literally, it is the funniest shit in the world. Watching people get down and dirty in VR chat, bro. I know that sounds crazy. I may have said this before in another video, but bro, when I tell you because what makes it so funny is that a lot of times it's like mutes, femboys, furries, people that don't have full bodies, so it's just like it's just the headsets. They got like move their head up and down to like to make the movements and shit. Yo, and like people in VR chat can't just do it normally. They gotta be extremely extra about it, right? Like crazy comparison, but like say a regular person is just doing it, probably like a little bit of moaning, you know, some slight shit, you know, a little bit of sounds. In VR chat, bro, a nigga's in your ear like this. Oh, for like hours straight, bro. Hours straight. It is the funniest shit, bro. And there's the fucking dirty talk, which is cringy as hell, bro. You hear a lot of good kittens or good girls and like all that bullshit, bro. It's a spectacle, bro. It's a spectacle to watch. It's hilarious, bro. I'm telling you, find yourself a VR chat freaky world and just watch people do their thing, bro. It is hilarious, bro. Oh my God.
Single people, and a lot for just things like ERP, with most of them being a joke, but some of them being completely serious. But as said, some of these groups have events where you can join and meet other single people.
And the other funny thing to do is like going into those worlds just to fucking troll, right? Because people that go to those ERP worlds take that shit so seriously, bro. It doesn't make sense, bro. It doesn't compute in my brain. Like they do not be playing what they nut, bro. Like, oh my God, men and women, all of them, bro. They do not be playing about that shit. And it is so funny to just like interrupt their shit or like throw tomatoes or like this. They have custom emojis now, right? So I have an emoji of a job application. So I be throwing that shit at them mid gooning session, bro. And they get so mad, bro. Or get into like a troll ad, like getting in the way. It's like, bro, there's so like if you're ever bored, bro, go to them worlds, bro, and just fuck around, bro. I promise you have a good time.
IRL singles
event. It is so funny,
also,
bro.
Just an extra note, if you have your VR chat groups public and you have some degenerate groups in there, people tend to use that first when they're trying to bully you.
I do. Yeah, I don't give a damn, bro. Yeah, I'll roast your bitch ass.
Watching, the person bullying you is gonna have adequate ammunition, probably 7.62 hollow point.
See, they can't do that unless they don't play VR chat, bro, because everyone's got weird groups in VR chat nowadays, bro.
Gordon, you lousy motherfucker. Get your dork ass down to the test chamber or else I will shove the sample up your ass.
Now, there's only so much we can do the outside looking in for this topic. Like, we can genuinely talk about VR chat dating, but not necessarily experience it ourselves. And no, I'm not going on a VR chat date just for a video. Fuck you.
Shit,
but
I will.
Can experience
you want to see me
these
go on a VR chat date?
Start through the methods I described previously.
Something for the
to
gaming
see
channel.
If VR chat dating really is deplorable, or just
by the way, I have a gaming channel. Go click in the description below.
Completely normal. So I did an experiment and set up 4 accounts. 2 on the Never Met app, a male and a female, both in their early 20s, just looking for someone to play games with and possibly date in VR chat. And I posted 2 bios in the Discord servers, one from a female and one from a femboy. Because, you know, fuck it at this point. Once again, both in their early 20s. That femboy finna get motion, bro. I'm telling you. Relationship, regardless of gender.
VR chat players love femboys, apparently.
Nice to go along with it. I kept these accounts up for 24 hours and kept to the rule of not replying to them because that would have just been cruel.
Nah, you gotta do like a week, bro.
And the results were very interesting. It actually surprised me. On the Never Met app, the female got 20 matches in the first day and just generally wholesome messages asking for people to play games. The male, on the other hand, only 5 matches and no messages whatsoever. Now,
okay, that depends, bro. You need to have a good avatar, bro. What depends on you getting matches on VR chat on Never Met, bro, is having a good avatar, bro. You get a fire avatar, them shit be flooding in, bro. That should be annoying.
Going onto the Discord, it gets more interesting.
Where my earbud
because
go?
on the Never Met app, we're actually restricted to what we can say. But on these Discord servers, we can basically say whatever we want. And do that I did. And the responses, as I said, were surprising. For the Discord femboy, we received no messages
zero?
whatsoever.
No one at the femboy?
Nobody was interested.
That's not
Maybe
realistic,
I'm just
bro.
bad at acting like a femboy.
That's a glitch in the Matrix.
But the female, on the other hand, received 12 message requests from 9 guys, 2 females, and 1 femboy. The youngest being 21 and the oldest being 29. All looking for relationships and 2 proposing just to be friends with benefits. And the messages were actually kind of wholesome. You had one guy sending a picture of his cat, one
Okay.
just looking for cuddles in VR chat, and
Right.
one looking to watch an anime together. It actually surprised me there was not one NSFW message, even with the bait in the bio. They all just wanted to do wholesome things. But you
Interesting.
could make the argument that, you know, maybe they're acting like that so you don't think they're a creep. But we never know, because
Most
I'm
likely.
not interacting
I'm telling
with
you,
them
bro,
kind of-
VR chat players are closet freaks. You go to that movie world to watch the anime with them, 2 minutes in, they're already trying to touch your booty hole, bro. I'm telling you.
Fair then.
I don't believe. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I don't believe it. Dun, 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 dun. What's the
But
song
in
from,
conclusion,
bro? I know that
VR
song.
chat dating really isn't all that bad and probably gets a bad rep. Yes, I've made
Mm.
fun of it throughout this video, but that's just me being me. I think as long as it's between two consenting adults, emphasis on the adults, and they're
Mm-hmm.
not doing anything explicit in public lobbies where kids are, I think it's fine. We live in an age now where online dating's becoming more and more normal because of social
I'm gonna
media
get my
and online
consensus after
games,
he's done talking.
where you have people meeting their future husband in Valorant and VR chat. Yes, it has a negative stigma around it. People usually think you're a weirdo if you online date, but compared to like 10 years ago, I think that stigma's getting more and more weaker. Because as I said, it's becoming more and more normal to utilize technology where you can
Jesus,
connect
boy.
everyone around the world. And VR chat was the first instance where you can interact with those people through the power of virtual reality. And of course, as people interact with each other around the world, relationships are going to happen. And I think eventually it's just going to become normal. And I know I shit on VR chat a lot, but it's one of my most played games. Just down to the fact I've met friends through there, and they've made it worthwhile putting 3,500 hours into that game over the span of 8 years, so it's not that bad. But anyway, yep, that's the video. I hope you get pixel cooked in your next relationship. That's
What?
C-U-C-K-E-D in case my accent made it so you couldn't understand me. Just like with the YouTube voice recognition.
Appreciate you,
doesn't
brother.
light up the
I think.
like and subscribe buttons when I say them. But yeah, bye-bye.
Subscribe, right? Hey, W video. Yeah, subscribe, bet. W video from Royalty, bro. Appreciate that. And my final consensus is, yes, he's not wrong. And like, the concept of VR chat dating is not bad. It's just the people, bro. When I tell you, no one on that game is ready for a relationship, it is insane to me, bro. Like, listen. Here's Papa KJ's little rant at the end of the video, right? Dating requires bare minimum these two things. Without these two things, a relationship cannot be lasting, bro. Like, it won't work if you don't have the my tongue out. Without these two things, the relationship will not work, and that is trust and communication, bro. Without those two things, the relationship will fail. When I tell you, not a single person on this game has those two things. Not a single person has those, bro. And that's why so many VR chat relationships only last a week, bro. You'd be lucky that should last a month, bro. Oh my God. Now you have the rare, lucky few that, make it work. But for the majority, y'all aren't ready for relationships, bro. And I know y'all don't want to hear that, but bro, it's true, bro. Any VR chat players listening, you're not ready. You specifically are not ready for a relationship, bro. I'm telling you, you indulge in VR chat drama the second it happens, bro. You're not ready. And let me give you an example. For those of you who want an example, right? VR chat dancers, right? A lot of people dance in VR chat as a hobby, right? And it's like erotic dancing, think like strip club type shit, right? People, e-boys, e-girls, all the same, because all of them dance, right? Will try to date those said dancers, right? And side tangent. Another thing is, stop going into relationships with a I can change them mentality. You cannot change someone that does not want to be changed. Spending your whole time in a relationship trying to change a person into someone you actually want to date is pointless, bro. Just go out and find someone who already has what you want for a relationship, right? Just do that. Stop trying to change people. Just find someone you already want, because spending your whole time trying to change somebody to someone you actually want to date is a waste of time. You're not you're not that guy, pal. I'm sorry, you're not. And I say that to say because people will try and change, go into relationships, trying to change somebody, bro. And that is stupid. Because say you're dating a dancer, right? A lot of people will date a dancer and then not trust that dancer because they're just dancing like they used to, bro. Like it's their hobby, right? And people spend thousands of dollars to dance in VR chat, bro, for better or for worse, right? So if you're dating a dancer, oh, there's my camera. If you're dating a dancer, right, you have to understand that they are going to virtually, mind you, dance on people at these VR chat clubs, right? That's something you have to accept, right? Going into it. Most people I've seen try to date these dancers. Man, I think she's cheating on me. Well, why do you think she's cheating? I mean, she was dancing on this one dude at the club. You're dating a dancer, bro. He's going to dance on people, right? And that's the trust issue, right? And the communication part is, if you do not like that, right? If you don't like that, right? What you should do is talk to said dancer and be like, hey, you dancing on this person makes me uncomfortable. You know, I don't like how you dance on this one person. You know, that mean uncomfortable. Like, you know, express how you're feeling. You know, express what makes you uncomfortable. That's communication, right? But nah, everyone would rather just stay inside their own head, make assumptions, you know, overthink, you know, blow up, have arguments, all this other type of shit, and instead of just having the conversation, right? And people will do all that shit and then still decide to die on the hill like, we gotta make the relationship work, gotta make the relationship work. And like the whole time they would just been better off just splitting up and finding other people who better fit their needs, bro. That's my thing, bro. Stop trying to force shit. If it's not working, if you two are clearly uncompatible, stop trying to either change other one or just trying to force yourselves to work. That's not how relationships work. If you guys cannot build, if you guys don't have that communication to build up, if you guys can't trust each other to, you know, not cheat on each other, then why are you in a fucking relationship to begin with, bro? That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong. You know, maybe it's fuck me. Who knows? Who cares? Right? It's not my life. But anyway, y'all, that's the video. That's my rant. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned some things. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment what you think down below in the video. Matter of fact, comment, would you ever date in VR chat? Let me know. Or tell me your dating stories down below in VR chat. You know, I'd love to hear those. That should be fucking hilarious. Maybe we can do a video on that. Who knows? Depending how many comments I get. And yeah, y'all, that's about it for this one. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace, y'all.